Come on, we have orders to fill. Where's my knife? Where's my knife? I need my knife. Here, try this one. Sacre bleu! Where did this beautiful chef not come from? Well, Chef Jacques, it was custom made by Joey Makes Everything. Well, how did you make this? This is the Damascus blade, a custom emblem with buffalo horn handles and brass accents. It's a work of art. I'm glad you like it. Let me show you how I made it. Alright, welcome back to Joey Makes Everything. Today we're going to make a set of knives out of a Damascus meat cleaver. The reason for this is because the way I process the animals that I harvest does not require me to chop through bone. Now what would be more useful is a longer, thinner blade knife and a smaller knife to match it. So with these cardboard cutouts, I'm going to use my plasma cutter, which will allow me to get these complex curves, which would take a long time with the angle grinder. So let's get to it. Alright, now that both knives are cut out, we can go ahead and start etching. I'm going to start off with the big knife with a St. Hubert symbol. He is the saint of hunters. What I did was I have a vinyl sticker with a printout that I glued onto the vinyl, and now I'm going to cut it out with the X-Acto knife, and then I can etch that design into the blade. Let's get to it. So now that I've got the image ready to be etched, I have my saltwater baking soda solution with my adjustable electricity source. I use 12 volts, 3 amps, and with this soaked into the Q-tip, I'll just dab it onto the picture and it will slowly etch that into the metal. Alright, now with the etching done, let's see how we did. There we go, a nice high quality etch. Alright, with the etch done, I can go ahead and polish up the knife and put an edge on it. Alright, just got done polishing the knife. Now it's time to give it the acid bath to bring out the Damascus. And here are the results of the acid bath. Looks pretty nice. Now unfortunately the other side isn't as pretty, but it does show some detail. Alright, so I have here some water buffalo horn that I made some scales for, aka knife handle blanks. And I just cut it into the shape because this is a full tang knife. Full tang means the metal from the knife goes all the way through to the end of the handle. And what I did here is I'm going to add a little brass accent here. Now to secure it, I'm going to JB weld it with clamp, let that cure, drill my hole, and then do the other side, and then drill all the way through. Then I can put my pins in. So let's get to it. So So I have here some crushed charcoal from my wood stove project, and the reason so that charcoal will give it a nice dark color. Crazy contraptions of clamps to hold everything together. Now I just gotta wait for it to cure. Alright, so now that the scale is glued on this side, I can go ahead and get my file and start making it flush with the metal. Now the reason why I'm not using like a grinder or something for this is because whenever the horn gets heated up, it turns brown, and I don't want that. I want to make it stay nice and black. So I have to use a file. It'll take longer, but in the end, it's gonna look amazing. So I got the handle for the most part shaped the way I want it, and I got the holes drilled out. So now I'm able to epoxy on the other handle, and when that's dry I can just drill through the same holes to make them lined up. And then after that I can shape and polish, shine the knife, and then we'll be done. Alright, now with the handles epoxied on and roughly shaped to how I want it, I'm going to go ahead and drill my holes, set my pins, and then we'll start the laborious task of sanding and polishing. Alright, so now the handle is sanded down nice and smooth. I can go ahead and, before I polish anymore, I can put in my pins. I have two decorative pins right here. And what I'm going to do is get some JB Weld, put it in the holes, and then set these pins and let that cure. So let's go ahead and do that. And then alright, now with the pin set, I can sand this smooth and go ahead and start my polishing. And then I'll soak the blade in some acetone to get this JB Weld off the metal. Alright, so I sanded down the knife to the best of my ability at the moment and my patience. Now I'm going to polish it. We have some Ultimate Compound here and a little foam sponge, and you're going to see this change from this shiny matte look to gloss in a matter of seconds. Put a little dollop of daisy on there. Alright, see how shiny the blade is now. And then let's go ahead and rub this in. Alright, look how glossy that is. Beautiful. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Suki, you can't have this. So I'm just gonna get a little. If you like this, okay.